Pages podcast. Today I will be doing a recap on some of the things I did this week that was very productive. So I have a partner, and I hold her really dear to my heart because it's not easy finding people like you, meaning like-minded people, and being able to trust them as one as well. So I'm working on a rebuilt house in South Baltimore, and it's turning out to be amazing. Amazing. It's my first biggest contract I have done so far. I've done a lot of little ones, but this one is like rebuilding 4 homes at one time. So, God had blessed me with that. And I'm just going to catch y'all up on some things that I'm going to be doing this week. This week is my birthday week. So I will be turning 44 on the 15th of this month. I gotta say, it's a blessing to be able to see another year, because you never know what the next year is going to bring you until you actually go through it. I know, like the last podcast, I broke down, because I'm going through some things, but once again, every day seems brighter if you just constantly keep pushing forward and not letting the enemy rob you from your satisfaction. So I gotta say that, this week is bittersweet, because I'm used to, going everywhere with my husband, and I won't be with my husband this week for my birthday week. But we have many more years to come. What do I want to catch you up on? I'm definitely working hard on the book. I haven't, finished it yet, and it should have been finished in January. But as I told you all with the last episodes that I'm going through some mental situations, and it's mentally like messing with me, and I'm not going to let it stop me from doing what I'm doing, but I've noticed that it's taking me longer to accomplish some things that is like I'm very passionate about. So I will get it done though. And when I get it done, y'all all going to love the book. I mean, it's called The Untold Stories in the Midst of My Journey, meaning, I'm going to be telling you stories of horrifying stories that have been happening to me in the midst of me being clean. I'm hoping, and the reason why I do this podcast is because it's to save lives, to let people know that no matter what you go through, you can get through it as long as you don't stop pushing. And I really have to say, and I gotta give kudos to myself, because I have literally have not stopped pushing no matter what came my way. Literally just don't stop. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here on this podcast and make it seem like everything is easy, because most people would think a lot of things that I do is easy because I keep a smile on my face and I don't talk about the bad that happens, and I don't talk about, things that might come my way that I have to push through that could have sent a normal headed person, meaning a person that don't have a strong mind. I don't want to say, normal people don't have strong minds, but, you would fit in a class of not being able to push through some things if you wasn't like-minded and had strength in your mind, knowing that mentally you have to change some things here before you can keep it pushing, physically. And I guess this is the first time I actually just feel as though that more people would get saved, knowing that I have been through some things as well, other than just, pushing through and making things seem like it's easy. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. it's nothing easy in this world worth having. And I can honestly say that because what I want, I know it takes a fight, and it will come pass. It will come to pass. So this week, for my birthday week, basically I told myself this year I would, move forward with traveling a lot this year because I have worked so hard for the past 6 years that I was going to do a lot of traveling this year, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So with me traveling, God has set it up for me to be able to meet people I have never met face to face, but I've been dealing with them for over a year. Not just one person. It's several people that I'll be meeting in Georgia this week that I have never met face to face, and some people I've done business with, and some people I've done, podcasts with, or a radio show, things like that. So it feels good to be able to support one of my good friends, Free Little, with her graduation in Georgia this week. It just happens to be in Georgia, and I always wanted to go to Georgia for my birthday, and I knew I was going to Georgia this year for my birthday, and then God just put it all in place that I'll be meeting some people I have not met face to face. And that's just like a blessing right there, to know that you can go on with your life and just do it the exact way you want to. And when God just shows up to say, look, I'm going to make this happen for you, he does it in a great, grand way. And I just feel so, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed. I'm not going to really talk about much today, only because I have so much on my mind. But this is basically a podcast that's saying no matter what things look like, either in the back or front of you, you have to constantly keep pushing. That's the only way you're going to get to the next step. And I'm going to push until I see the ending road of my happiness. And I think one of the main keys of success is being happy. You have to be happy at everything you do. And it might not be easy, but if you have love for it, passion for it, whatever, you just keep pushing, you will definitely understand why the grind is so necessary. One of the biggest blessings when it comes to being a general contractor and you're a woman, a lot of men will put on you that, this is not a job for a woman. A woman can't get certain things done. They fail to realize that a strong woman can do just as much as they do. The fact that I'm in a position, and me and my partnerships with, everybody else on this project, it's empowering because every last one of us are women. We're licensed general contractors, we're developers, we're all women, And most people would not see all women actually executing the job that we're executing, to rebuild 4 houses at one time and to have like 90% of it done within 1 month is really unheard of. But once again, I say teamwork make the dream work, and your team, as good as your team is, that's what makes you who you are. Because I will hope and I would suggest that when you're picking people on your team, you're picking people that's like-minded, people that have strength, people that are strong, people that has a background. Has a real background, not a background that's saying, oh, well, my father was the president of the United States and, I became, this because of him. No, stuff that you worked for, stuff that you've been through, hell that you went through and came back from. All of us have a story, and all of us have a passion on making Baltimore City, brighter again. And for us to share that passion and to be able to get all of our dreams, I'm talking about my dreams, their dreams, my partner's dreams answered through these women that we're dealing with that's our developers. I mean, this is an amazing thing. This is something you will not see on a normal basis. And I just gotta say that if you find a strong woman that can work on your team, and you are a licensed general contractor or whatever, don't knock us, because you don't know what type of woman they are until you get to know them. Like, I know I'm not common. I'm not a common woman. Like, I take on more jobs that are for men than I would take on for a woman. But I own two companies that, will probably say, oh, this is for a woman, which is a cleaning company, and this one is for a man, which is licensed general contracting. I just feel like we all can do whatever it is that our mind put us to. It's not an easy job. It's no way in the world it's easy to make sure that the right people that's on your team are going to execute the job that you need done properly and professionally. So I just gotta say that I hope I answered your question. It's just that, us women, we definitely have power behind what we believe in, and it shows through our work. So, since I did answer that question, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely week. I hope to have a lovely week, which is nothing to get used to. But this is a dream that I said that I wanted to make happen, and this is what I'm doing. I'm traveling this year. And I love you guys, and I hope to see y'all very soon. I'm planning on doing a Zoom podcast this week, so you all can see, some of the things that I experienced while I was out there. I'm not going to experience too much because I'm being by myself, but other than that, I do have friends out there, and I have family out there as well. So I will be meeting those people, and I'm just so excited for, what's to come. And I just say, please subscribe to my channel. You can't get notified on some things that you probably really, really want to get notified on if you don't subscribe. So please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button and share. If it's not for you, most likely it's for someone else. And that's what we got to know. We are here not for ourselves, but for who we can help. And I just say, I love you all. This is Soraya Parker Pill at Turning the Pages Podcast. And please don't forget to subscribe.